along with plenty bad. But ugly is something I simply never had. A bucking bronco never stops kicking. So while the clock's ticking, here's the thing about the wicked. If you lay them to rest.
The Outer Worlds has been rated M by the ESRB for blood and gore, intense violence, and strong language. It is approved for mature players only. It's 2237, and the Far Stars War has begun. Isolated by the light years that lie between them and the Earth's established colonies, the pioneers on the outskirts of the galaxy suddenly face a merciless enemy, the Guerin, an alien warrior race of unsurpassed cruelty. They are bent on the total destruction of every other spacefaring race that might challenge them for dominance. Before human and allied alien authorities can react, the Guerin blast world after world into oblivion. From the terror-stricken response to the first deadly Guerin assaults through desperate battles to the terrible aftermath of total war, follow the League's space and Marines forces as they challenge the enemy with high-tech weaponry and old-fashioned courage. The shared universe of the Far Stars War, created by Bill Fawcett and David Drake, showcases 10 stories by top military science fiction authors performing at their writing best. Get your copy from Amazon.com today. Hey kids, this is Jack. Welcome to the Outer Worlds. Now, those of you who've been with me since the beginning know that I tried to play the Outer Worlds earlier, but it was a time when I was stupid and overloaded myself. I actually was trying to play 12 games a week, if you can believe it. Like I said, it was stupid, it was ridiculous, and I had to quit. But I always swore I'd come back to it, and here it is. Hope you enjoy. I only just noticed how really fantastic the music is in this game.
Say, this wouldn't happen to be your ship, would it? Because you sure walked in it like it was your ship. And if this ship is yours, well, mister, you owe Spacer's Choice a hefty fine. Afraid we gotta dock your pay.
Well, first, I don't work for Spacer's Choice. Second, let's lie. You've got it all wrong. I'm a Starship Safety Inspector.
Oh, by the law. I'm so sorry. I had no idea we had an inspector coming. If you'd like to speak with my manager, I report to Constable Reyes in Edgewater. Edgewater's not too far. Just follow the road east of here, over past the cemetery. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to inspect the crime scene before I make my report.
Take care. Okay, so this is apparently a low damage weapon. Where did he fall? Yeah. That was accidental. I did not mean to trigger the slow time effect right then.
Whoa, hey, where'd you come from? Don't go ambling out in those hills. That's marauder territory, friend. You odd? What are you on about? You take a bruise through the cranium? Ain't safe out here. You'd best head into town. Avail yourself of Edgewater's high walls and low prices.
There's the commercial. Pay to chat with strangers. Is that why you have a pair of armed guards?
I'm being vigilant. Don't want to get blindsided by some corpse-chewing marauder from stalking out the shadows.
Yeah. Nice to meet you.
Pleased to make your acquaintanceship. I'd shake your hand, but I've been hauling corpses. You don't want none of that on you. Name's Silas. Junior in humor for the town of Edgewater. We're all part of the Spacer's Choice family.
Let's see. Who do I talk to about a power regulator?
Definitely not the junior in humor.
Guess that's true.
If you've got business inquiries, you should stop by Reed Thompson's office. He's up in the tower above the cannery. Head into town, follow the road. Look, you obviously ain't a worker. What's your racket? You a smuggler? Freelancer?
It depends on the work. You offering me a job?
Edgewater is a company town, board-owned and operated. That includes the cemetery. None of us own our grave sites. We rent them from the company. Renting means money. Money means paperwork. Paperwork means signatures. Some of our families become a mite delinquent in paying their dues, you see.
How many collect what's owed?
4 workers still haven't paid up. Phyllis, Conrad, Ludwig, and Martin Abernathy. He's a special case. You may want to twist his arm a little.
Was Abernathy a special case?
Just his. Look, I don't want to get into it. Just make sure he pays up. Conrad's got a barbershop in town. Phyllis works at the cannery most hours. Abernathy... I ain't seen him in a few days. His domicile is near the cannery. You'll find him in town. All except Ludwig, that is. He's over by the landing pad.
All right.
I could really go for some Sultan.
Beats working at the cannery.
choice takes care of its own. Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Sick house, huh?
Heard something outside the walls today.
Nothing for us outside those walls. You ought to know that.
Everything here is owned, so it's stealing if I.
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us. Cannery could use those expertise.
Nothing we can do about that.
Yeah, there is. We could have another zero-G. Hey.
Sorry, I've got a lot to do. Just gotta keep our heads up. Just gotta keep our heads up. Sorry, I got a lot to do.
Huh?
I don't know you.
Alex Hawthorne, captain of the Unreliable.
Uh-huh. The Unreliable, you say? Never heard of any company supply ship with that particular name. I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. Nah, I'm contractually obligated to serve you. Just not gonna be too happy about it. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over those deserters.
What's this about deserters?
Traitors. The lot of them. A bunch of folks decided they were tired of working and went out into the wilds to fend for their own selves. The town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slackwits abandoning their posts. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches.
Rung leeches. That's an interesting
About
word.
them. What can I do for you?
I'll have a drink.
Coming right up.
Merchant skill is equal to the value of your best dialogue skill is used to negotiate prices when buying and selling from vendors. Okay. Plain and pure water, Spacer's Choice. Dehydrated water? Water with the hydrogen and oxygen. Okay, what the heck does that mean? Moderately caffeinated, moderately priced. Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. I'm contractually obligated to recite company slogans to any visitors. We'll get you mostly drunk at half the price. Spacer's Choice. Do you now? And what makes you think Mr. Thompson wants to talk to you? He's a busy man. You want to talk to Mr. Thompson, try ignoring your duties. He'll summon you up to that great big tower atop the cannery, and you'll get yourself a proper dressing down.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It is a good thing. If you're not pulling your weight, you don't deserve to live here. Simple as that. Go ahead. The Hope? No, I've never mixed a drink by that name. I could get you a rum and something if you like. Wait, no, never mind. We're all out of something.
Right.
got vague recollections of some folklore about a mysterious colony ship. You feeling a bit flushed? Look, why don't you go set yourself down in the corner before you get all tangle-footed? Then pretend you're drunk. Sober folk don't talk the way you are. Not unless they're looking for a trip to Tartarus.
What is Tartarus now?
Folklore, all right? 60, 70-year-old folklore by now. The board don't approve of spreading seditious rumors and falsehoods.
Uh-huh.
You're inviting trouble talking that way, and I don't want a part of it. Look, either shut your gob or stick a drink in it. We're done talking about this.
Okay. This over here looks like a general store.
It's not the best choice, it's Spacer's choice. And before you ask, I'm all out of deluxe salt tuna. All I've got is gourmet. You ought to go have a talk with the boss, Reed Thompson. He's up in his tower above the canopy.
Okay.
Music to my ears.
All right. And that's it for this session of The Outer Worlds. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like button. It does help me with the algorithm on YouTube. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. And if you do subscribe, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you don't miss a single one of my videos. I'll see you next time for more Outer Worlds. Bye-bye.
Been trapped in that ship for an awful long time, so perhaps you have simply forgot what you signed. Oh, honestly, did you not read the colony policy that defined you as company property? That waivers your say in autonomy?